Hard times are indeed upon us. Okay. As my friends report who are in business, I got some friends who in the restaurant game, I got some friends in construction, I got some friends in IT. So these people, they've been making money for a long time, and they can notice a slowdown in business as far as restaurant, construction, and in IT. There's a drastic shift. AI is doing crazy things as far as disrupting business. Hard times are upon us. Now, as men, we were built for survival. That's why men oftentimes are only valued for the labor that you contribute to society. They work it to you're 65 in most countries, and then they allow you to retire when your energy is spent. You're no longer of use to us. So, for a man to live a life of value, he needs to understand the environment in which he lives. Most men are good at surviving. I'm talking to men who are about something, who have a backbone, who have strength and decorum and desire to achieve. But I can notice a shift that there is a sense of um, there's not as much money being um, generated by some businesses. Don't get me wrong, some people are making money, and we can see there's a lot of crises. There's the world is not exactly perfect. People are not just on up on the up and up and up. We can see that there's a difference, the temperament. What does that have to do with dating and relationship and anything else? It means that the bad bees will suffer loss too. They, I got a PhD, I don't need no man, they're gonna suffer a loss. That then means that the girl that dubbed you, didn't want to talk to you, left you on red, she gonna hit you up. Now the biggest problem is us men, we feel, oh wow, I finally proved my worth. Now I can be of use to her. Sexual discipline is very important because a lot of women are gonna be suffering in the West because they've adopted the Western mindset. They've adopted this, I don't need no man. So they're gonna reach out to you out of desperation. If you are able to survive in this environment, mind you, if you are doing good and things were going well and now it's tough and you're surviving, don't add a person that never liked you to begin with. So you have a plus one that don't really like you. Women have enjoyed the time period of a great deal of money and freedom. It's weird that when women make money, they automatically think I don't need a man. That's that's something that always blew my mind. When they make money, like good money, 60,000 and up, 100,000, whatever, they automatically want to divorce themselves from a man. But when a man makes money, the beneficiaries often are women, whether it's got a wife or it's got a girlfriend or got a child. The money trickles down to the family. That's why when men are not marrying or they're not getting married, the government eventually at some point start to tax men more for not getting married to support the women that were talking a whole bunch of trash. So my point in this video is that because hard times are upon us, love will be the lure. I love you. I really want you. I just was a little lost at the time, and I don't know, I wasn't thinking clearly, but I always wanted. We need to do better than that. You know, if someone has shown their hand that they'll take money over you, that means you're a temporary placeholder because hard times are upon me. I need somebody to help me get out of this hole. And when I get out, I'm going to ditch you. And it happens all the time. Men be giving women a hand. There was a story about a man. This was in Uganda. He helped the woman get through law school. When she graduated, she got a job in a firm. He was a truck driver. She ditched him. There was a Chinese man who was in love with a Nigerian young lady. She was Muslim. He was supporting her. She got up and up, and he flew there to marry her. Discovered that now she was good. She decided, I'm not interested. He killed her. I'm not telling the stories to justify anything. I'm just telling you that people will use you because they can see that you're surviving through the rough environment. It's hard days out here. Those that are making money are doing it against all odds. Yes, of course, maybe influencers and everything else, but regular jobs, it's not easy. So don't waste your energies on somebody who never liked you in the begin with. To begin with, I'm not hating against anybody, but to me, if you're not there in the beginning, don't be there when things are going good for me because I struggled. I could have needed some help, and you didn't come through. So this is not a hate video towards women, but it's just more like reminding men that if you're on your grind and times are hard, trust and believe there've been an influx of females that have discovered the reality that life is not just about being a boss lady wearing high heels and wearing nice little blazers and wearing little coach purses and turning up to life. Life sometimes about getting your hands dirty. And this boss girl chick stuff is only fun when there's money in the economy. When things are hard, they're looking for a hand. And they're going to trust and believe they kept your number. You was not important, but you're about to become number one priority. So don't be fooled. Be on your grind, get your grind, prioritize, have a plan where you're going. Don't be just a pawn for some company. But you're going to have a lot of girls spin the block on you. You're like, oh, wow, I always liked that girl. She finally hit me up, hit the jackpot. Nah, nobody come to you who rejected you in the beginning and you become a type all of a sudden. Hashtag Travis Hunter. All of a sudden, you're now the type. Be wise.